Hey y'all, so this is different. It's not a cooking video. Obviously. So yeah, this is not a cooking video. But this video, I felt led to do because I wanted to share the different types of things you may encounter when you lose someone. So here they are. When I lost my dad, everything about my life changed. The way I thought, the way I trusted people, the way I looked at people, the way I looked at life. I didn't want to be around anyone. I didn't want to have any type of responsibility for myself. I wanted to be free. I was tired. I was so tired. It's an interesting journey. And it's my dad died in 2017, and here I am recording. It's 2021. The next thing, there's no time stamp on how soon do you grieve. Grieving is so complex that people won't grieve until 2 or 3 years later. A few months later, I got into a relationship, and let me tell y'all, it's the worst mistake I ever made. I didn't give myself time to deal with what I really was feeling. I was ignoring it, and that took. I was in that relationship for 2.5 years. Give yourself time. Give yourself time. Time is something we can't take back. I've learned in that situation and in life general through grieving is that time is so precious. It's valuable. People are valuable. So another thing, whenever you experiencing grief or dealing with sadness and depression, finding something to pour yourself into. Now, I'm no expert at all, but I have experienced this, and that's what cooking comes into play. Taking photos, being creative. Consider finding some time for yourself and investing in something that makes you feel a different emotion, the opposite of the emotion you're currently feeling. So for example, like sometimes when I'm sad, when I cook, I get happy. When I'm recording videos, I get happy. There are some of those videos that you've seen where I've been very sad before. Go in it all hands in and look at it as an outlook and not care about what people may think of you doing this task. I mean, I've had this Down with Daisha page for years, like 5 years exactly. And it started off as a health and wellness page when I lost a bunch of weight back in the day. And I stopped posting. I went like a year or so without posting on the Down with Daisha page. Like, it's crazy. And so whenever I started back cooking, I wanted to share what I was making. And it funneled into this. It's beauty in finding something that works for you. And I want you to experience that. So share it and not care what people got to say. Last but not least, I hung on to my faith, but I questioned my faith a lot. I questioned why God would do this. I learned so much about the sovereignty of God and about the way the way He works for me and through me, and I was able to put all my hope into not to arriving to a place where I don't have to feel this way anymore, this sorrow. I've taken a lot of back steps. I've taken back steps. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm just saying that realizing that grieving takes time, realizing that you have to be true to who you are and realize who you are during this time of grieving, and that God, cling on to something, faith, some type of spirituality that grounds you. Don't give up. Giving up is just not an option. It's not an option. Take it from me. Find something that helps you get through this time and just cling to the spiritual aspect of God using you through it and helping others see his beauty in you through it. And that you're beautiful, period, anyway. And that grieving takes time. Grieving will require healing, and grieving will eventually be easier. It gets easier day by day. Much love.